Hello and welcome to TLDR on Earshot, where we answer the questions everyone is asking and we make it crisp and fast. So the Indian government has given a green signal to Rs 37,500 crore scheme to push coal and lignite gasification projects. Basically, a push to boost syngas production. This initiative is considered to be a key step towards cleaner coal utilization in India, boosting energy security and a substitute for foreign oil imports. But what is syngas? The new talk of the town and the new celeb in the fuel market. And why is India pushing for its production on mass level? Can syngas actually help India reduce its dependency on foreign oil imports? Let's break it down on this episode of TLDR. So the first question that is being asked a lot is, what is coal gasification and syngas? So coal gasification is a process where coal is converted into gas instead of being directly burnt. In a special high temperature chamber called a gasifier, coal is heated with limited amount of oxygen and steam. Since there is not enough oxygen, the coal does not fully burn. Instead, it breaks down chemically and produces a fuel called syngas or synthetic gas. So this synthetic gas mainly contains hydrogen and carbon monoxide. This gas can be used to make electricity, fertilizers, chemicals, hydrogen, methanol, and even other synthetic fuels. The government recently approved a Rs 37,500 crore scheme to promote this technology and increase syngas production in India. Now, another question that people are asking is, can it replace conventional fuel like petrol and diesel? And can it produce electricity or run a vehicle? Well, coal gasification cannot directly replace petrol or diesel in most vehicles today, but syngas can be converted into cleaner fuels like methanol, hydrogen, and synthetic natural gas, which can power industries, trucks, buses, and future hydrogen-based vehicles. Some countries are already experimenting with such fuels on a massive scale. And syngas can definitely be used to produce electricity. It can be burnt into power plants more cleanly than raw coal because impurities can be removed before combustion. So ultimately, it creates much lesser pollution. This coal combustion process is widely used in industries like fertilizers manufacturing, petrochemicals, and steel production. So in very simple terms, coal gasification turns solid coal into a more flexible and cleaner industrial fuel, in turn reducing pollution and carbon emissions. Now, how will syngas help India? India imports a large amount of LNG, ammonia, methanol, and fertilizers from other countries. Our dependency is a lot on foreign imports. So coal gasification can reduce this dependence because syngas can be used to make many of these products domestically. This becomes especially important during global crises and wars like we are facing in West Asia that disrupt fuel supplies and raise petrol prices. Now, India also has one of the largest coal reserves. So this will help India produce a lot of syngas using coal. Instead of using coal only for thermal power plants, the government now wants to use it for chemicals, fuels, and industrial gases as well. This could improve India's energy security, reduce import bills, create more jobs, and attract huge investments in new industrial projects. Now, another important question is, how will India achieve this goal? Does it already have the necessary infrastructure and whatever is needed to run this project? So the Indian government has launched a Rs 37,500 crore incentive scheme to encourage companies to build coal gasification plants. Now, the aim is to gasify around 100 million tons of coal by 2030. Financial support will be provided for machinery, technology, while companies like NTPC are already planning large syngas projects in the country. Now, India has strong coal mining infrastructure already, but coal gasification requires new specialized plants, pipelines, chemical units, and cleaner processing systems. So the country still needs major investment in technology upgrades. And the government is also encouraging public-private partnerships and indigenous technology development to speed up the process. In short, India already has the raw material, which is coal, which is the primary material that we need for this process. But the industrial ecosystem is still under construction. We're still building it. And I think very soon India will achieve the goal. But why is India suddenly pushing for so much syngas now? So one of the primary reasons is global energy uncertainty, especially during conflicts like the one we are facing right now, West Asia war, the conflict between Iran and US and Israel, which is, blocked Strait of Hormuz, lesser oil supply, gas supply. So conflicts in West Asia and rising geopolitical tensions have made fuel imports expensive and unpredictable. So now countries like India, they want to reduce its dependency by producing more fuel in the country itself and industrial chemicals within the country. Now, another reason is economic pressure. India spends huge amounts on importing LNG, fertilizers, and chemicals every year. Now, coal gasification is being seen as a way to use India's own resource more efficiently while supporting the Atmanirbhar Bharat push for self-reliance. And now the Indian government also believes that this can help diversify coal usage beyond simply burning it for producing electricity. Many people are still wondering if we can consider it to be an eco-friendly fuel, and will it actually help India achieve its net zero carbon emission goal? Well, it can help India do this, but not entirely, because ultimately the actual source of energy in this process is coal. So coal gasification is cleaner than directly burning coal because pollutants like sulfur and ash can be removed during processing, and it can produce hydrogen and cleaner fuels that emit very fewer pollutants. So compared to traditional coal burning, it is considered a relatively cleaner option. However, given the fact that coal is the primary material we use, so it is a fossil fuel, and the process still produces some amount of carbon dioxide, CO2, and environmental experts say it cannot be considered a fully green energy like solar or wind power. So while coal gasification may help India reduce its pollution levels and improve energy security in the short term, but I don't think, or at least the energy experts, environmental experts don't think that it can help India achieve its net zero emissions. It can aid it, but not entirely eliminate carbon emission. So for that, India will still need a much bigger shift towards renewable energy and low carbon technologies like wind power, solar power, and hydropower. And with that, I guess we have been able to answer most of the questions around syngas. That's all on this episode. Thanks to our audience for listening. See you in the next episode of TLDR. Till then, take care and goodbye.
You are listening to Earshot Podcasts. Find us on our website, earshot.in, on YouTube at Earshot Media, and download our app, Earshot, Indian Podcast app.